My nephew and his wife thought that they were going to get pregnant and have a baby. That was one of their big things that they were looking for in their marriage. And they became more and more discouraged about the prospects of having a child. And about that time that they were giving up hope, God's plan was different than their plan. God's plan was it would take 11 years for that pregnancy to occur. And it did, miraculously. And the pregnancy proceeded, and as time went on in the early months, they got tested for to be sure the baby was going to be okay, and whether it was a boy or a girl. And they did find out that it was going to be a girl, but they also got some very sad news because the infant tested positive for Turner syndrome. Since Diane and I, my wife, are members here at Victory, we called the prayer team and asked them to pray also, and they contacted us and said that they would pray. And a couple of months ago, the baby was born. And shortly after that, they tested the baby again, the newborn, and found that miraculously the Turner syndrome no longer existed, which means that God performed a miracle. And another miracle happened also, because my nephew's wife got into a bleeding situation very profusely right after delivery that was life-threatening to her. And fortunately, because the baby was expected to have Turner syndrome, the delivery was in a hospital, and so they were able to immediately get the bleeding under control and basically saved her life. She was in intensive care for a couple of days. So she had been planning to have the baby at home, and of course if that had happened, then the profuse bleeding that occurred might have been fatal to her. The mother and child and my nephew are doing very well now, and in the end, God's plan will be revealed, and many times it won't be exactly as you had been praying for, but it will be in a different way. So never give up, pray constantly, and have faith.